Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Bowling Green's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. And Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said...
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. Some great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's complete downfield. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the kicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Looking to throw again. Launching it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Handoff heading left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Sooner took it a cash in this red zone trip. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back. It's Peterson. Catch made on the left side. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of it.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. His offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. Breaks loose at the 40. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Peterson. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So second and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Movement here from the tight end. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Testing the right side here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Great cut. They whiff on him. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Falcons offense is back out there now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Peterson. Receiver makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Just ran away from the defense. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Peterson. Catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack down.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Peterson. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is picked off. The 40, the 30, at the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
How does a risky throw here so close to the goal line? This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Falcons offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback keeps the football. Eludes a tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running back with the football. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Reels it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle, but first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they get...
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. team is out on the field. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Oh, here comes the reverse. In the clear at the 25. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll give it to the running back. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Come on, set.
1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass, it's Peterson. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. It's a run to the left. The spin move. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. not been the case here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Peterson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. It's a relief for the quarterback there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Short connection to the tight end here. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Sooners churn out another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Dropping back, it's Peterson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Scanning the field, it's Peterson. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. The punt team making their way on the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And here comes the victory formation, every coach's favorite play call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go as he's being hit. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.